Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to Bamo Travels, and let me tell you, I am so hyped for this project. We're about to dive headfirst into the heart of the United States, exploring the most incredible wonders this country has to offer. From coast to coast, mountains to monuments, get ready for an epic adventure. In today's video, you're coming along with me on a whirlwind tour of America's most amazing wonders. We're talking breathtaking landscapes, iconic landmarks, the whole shebang. Think of it like a highlight reel of everything that makes the US so damn captivating. But here's the catch, and you know there's always a catch, right? With so many incredible places to explore, it's crazy overwhelming to decide where to even begin. We're talking about fitting the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, the Statue of Liberty, all these iconic spots into one trip. That's the challenge, my friends. We're gonna try to do it all, and we're gonna do it fast-paced, high energy, just like we always do. So buckle up, because this is gonna be one wild ride. And hey, if you don't want to miss out on any of this epic journey, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Let's make this adventure unforgettable together. Alright, first up, we're in Arizona, baby. And let me tell you, nothing quite prepares you for the sheer scale and majesty of the Grand Canyon. Pictures don't do it justice. It's this vast, sprawling abyss carved over millions of years by the Colorado River. It's like nature decided to paint with a billion shades of red, orange, and purple. Standing at the edge, looking out over this massive expanse, it's almost a spiritual experience. You feel humbled, insignificant even, in the face of something so ancient and powerful. It really makes you think about the power of nature, and the tiny place we occupy in the grand scheme of things. And the way the light changes throughout the day, casting shadows and illuminating different layers of rock, it's mesmerizing. You could spend a lifetime exploring this place and still not see everything. And trust me, I'm tempted to try. But we gotta keep moving. We've got a lot more ground to cover. But before we leave this natural wonder, let's take a minute to appreciate the folks who work hard to keep this place running. From park rangers to tour guides, these people are passionate about preserving the canyon for generations to come. Now, the Grand Canyon isn't just a natural wonder, it's a major economic engine for this region. Tourism brings in billions of dollars every year, supporting countless jobs and businesses. We're talking hotels, restaurants, tour operators, you name it. And while the scenery might be breathtaking, the wages for many of these jobs haven't exactly caught up with the cost of living. It's a tough reality that a lot of folks who work here face. They're making ends meet, but it's a constant hustle. It's a reminder that behind every tourist destination, behind every postcard-worthy view, there are real people working hard to make a living. And it's important to remember that, to support local businesses, and to tip generously. Alright, we gotta keep this show on the road. Next stop, Yellowstone. Get ready for some geysers, bison, and maybe even a bear sighting or two. Alright, we've traded the desert landscapes of Arizona for the wild, untamed beauty of Yellowstone National Park. And let me tell you, this place is like stepping onto another planet. Geysers erupt from the earth, hot springs bubble and steam, and bison roam free. It's nature at its most raw and awe-inspiring. You can literally feel the heat beneath your feet as you walk through the park. The ground rumbles with geothermal activity, a constant reminder that you're standing on top of a supervolcano. Don't worry, it's not going to erupt anytime soon, at least that's what the scientists tell us. But it's still pretty wild to think about, right? And then there's the wildlife. We're talking massive herds of bison, majestic elk, wolves howling in the distance. It's like stepping back in time to when nature ruled supreme. Just remember to keep a safe distance. These animals are wild and unpredictable. But Yellowstone isn't just about geysers and grizzly bears, it's a testament to the power of conservation. Over a century ago, this place was on the brink of destruction. But thanks to the efforts of dedicated individuals, it's now a protected national treasure. Now let's talk about the economic impact of this natural wonder. Yellowstone draws millions of visitors every year, and those visitors bring serious cash. We're talking hotels, restaurants, gift shops, all benefiting from the influx of tourism. But the economic impact goes way beyond the park's borders. The surrounding towns and communities rely heavily on Yellowstone for their livelihoods. It's a symbiotic relationship, with the park and the local economy supporting each other. And it's not just about the money, though that's obviously important. Yellowstone also provides jobs for scientists, researchers, park rangers, all dedicated to studying and preserving this incredible ecosystem. It's a hub for scientific discovery and environmental stewardship. But we gotta keep moving, people. Up next, we're heading to the East Coast, to the city that never sleeps, to stand in the shadow of Lady Liberty herself. Alright guys, picture this. You've been on a boat for weeks, cramped quarters, terrible food, the whole 9 yards. You finally see land, but more importantly you see her, Lady Liberty. That's what millions of immigrants saw as they arrived in America, a symbol of hope and a fresh start. We're talking late 19th, early 20th century, a time of immense change and upheaval in Europe. People were fleeing persecution, poverty, looking for a piece of the American dream. And this hunk of copper and steel, it represented everything they were hoping for.
It's powerful stuff, guys. Really powerful. And it's a reminder that America, for all its flaws, has always been a beacon of hope for so many. Today, the Statue of Liberty isn't just a symbol, it's a business. Millions of tourists flock to see her every year, pumping money into the city's economy. We're talking ferry rides, souvenirs, you name it. It's a whole ecosystem built around this one monument. And you know what? Good. That's how it should be. This symbol of freedom, it's bringing in jobs, supporting families, keeping the city running. It's a beautiful thing. Now, let's talk about New York City, baby. This place is a melting pot, a whirlwind of cultures, languages, and dreams. It's a city that never sleeps, a concrete jungle where dreams are made of, well, you know the rest. And at the heart of it all, in this chaotic symphony of urban life, is the Statue of Liberty, standing tall, a silent guardian over the city's soul.
But here's the thing about New York, it's expensive. Like, really expensive. Rent's crazy, food's not cheap, and don't even get me started on the subway fares. The people who work in the shadow of Lady Liberty, the ones serving you coffee, driving your cabs, they're the lifeblood of this city. They're hustling every single day, making this city tick.
And that's what I love about this place. It's a city of strivers, of people from all walks of life, all trying to make it. The American dream, it's alive and well in New York City. It might be a little rough around the edges, a little gritty, but that's what gives it character. So next time you're staring up at Lady Liberty, remember, it's not just about the statue. It's about the people, the city, the energy. It's about the promise of America, a promise that's still being written every single day.
If you enjoyed this journey through New York City, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread the love for the Big Apple.
All right, guys, pack your bags. We're heading west to the Golden State, to a place where granite giants touch the sky and waterfalls cascade like liquid diamonds. We're talking Yosemite National Park, baby. This place is straight out of a postcard, a landscape so epic, so awe-inspiring, it'll make you question your entire existence.
And then there's the waterfalls, Yosemite Falls, Bridalveil Fall, plummeting hundreds of feet, a symphony of sound and fury.
And then there's the night sky. Guys, you haven't seen stars until you've seen them from Yosemite.
Now let's talk about the economic impact of all this natural beauty. Yosemite isn't just a pretty face, it's a major player in California's economy. We're talking millions of visitors every year, all eager to experience the magic of this place. And where there are tourists, there's money, right?
Hotels, restaurants, tour companies, they all thrive thanks to the influx of visitors. We're talking jobs, guys, livelihoods. From the park rangers who keep us safe to the waitresses slinging pancakes to hungry hikers, Yosemite provides a lifeline for countless families. And let's not forget about the gear, the backpacks, the hiking boots, the camping equipment. It's a whole industry built around outfitting adventurers for their Yosemite experience.
And you know what? I'm all for it. When we support these businesses, we're not just buying a souvenir, we're investing in the preservation of this incredible place. We're helping to ensure that future generations can experience the wonder of Yosemite. But here's the thing, we gotta be responsible. Tourism can be a double-edged sword. Too many people, and we risk loving this place to death. So tread lightly, pack out what you pack in, and let's keep Yosemite wild for generations to come. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to touch down in a city that never sleeps, a city of bright lights, big dreams, and even bigger personalities.
We're talking Las Vegas, baby. This ain't your grandma's vacation spot, unless your grandma's got a thing for slot machines and Elvis impersonators.
Imagine this, you're walking down Las Vegas Boulevard, the Strip, a kaleidoscope of neon signs, towering hotels, and a soundtrack of slot machines ringing out like a symphony of potential riches. The air is electric with anticipation, a mix of excitement, desperation, and the faint scent of stale cigarette smoke.
There's a reason they call it Sin City, guys. This place is all about indulgence, about letting loose, about embracing your inner high roller, even if it's just for a weekend.
Want to see a show? Vegas has got you covered. From Cirque du Soleil acrobatics to Celine Dion belting out power ballads.
Feeling lucky? Step right up to the roulette wheel, try your hand at blackjack, or feed your life savings into the maw of a slot machine.
But Vegas is more than just gambling and shows, it's an architectural marvel. We're talking replicas of the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, even ancient Rome, all crammed onto one street. It's a testament to human ingenuity, a concrete and neon testament to our desire for spectacle and excess. Now let's talk about the real engine that keeps this city humming, the people.
Behind the glitz and glamour, Vegas is a city of workers. People putting in long hours to keep the lights on and the drinks flowing. The unsung heroes of Sin City.
They're the ones who make the magic happen. So, yeah, Vegas is a city of contradictions, where dreams are made and broken every single day. Alright, we're in San Francisco, the land of sourdough bread, tech startups, and yeah, you guessed it, the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's not just a bridge, it's bridge. You've seen it in movies, on posters, probably even on a snow globe somewhere, but seeing it in person, there's nothing like it.
This thing was finished in 1937, can you believe that? Over 100,000 cars drive across this thing every single day. That's insane. It's a testament to American engineering, a symbol of innovation, and honestly, just a beautiful sight.
But let's not forget the people, man. This bridge is more than just steel and concrete. It's the lifeblood of this city. It connects San Francisco to Marin County, keeps the economy flowing, gets people to work, the important stuff.
And speaking of work, the Golden Gate Bridge, well, it takes a lot of work to keep it standing. We're talking painters, ironworkers, engineers, the list goes on and on. These are the unsung heroes, the ones working behind the scenes to keep this icon shining bright. Now, San Francisco, it's no secret, is an expensive place to live. The cost of living here is sky high, and a lot of that has to do with the tech boom. But hey, that's the price you pay for living in a city with this much to offer, right?
Despite the high costs, people are still flocking to San Francisco. They're coming for the job opportunities, the culture, the food, the vibe, the whole package. And you know what? I get it. There's just something about this city that gets under your skin.
But it's not all sunshine and roses. The wealth gap here is very real. You've got your tech millionaires living in mansions overlooking the bay, and then you've got people struggling to make ends meet. It's a complex issue, one that deserves more than just a quick mention in a YouTube video.
But hey, that's San Francisco for you. A city of contradictions, a place where dreams are made and broken, a city that never sleeps, and a city that's always evolving. It's a city that I, for one, am glad exists.
Alright guys, we've traded in the bridges and bustling cities for something a little different. We're in the heartland of America, South Dakota, staring at the majestic Mount Rushmore. 4 presidents carved in granite staring out at the vast expanse. It's humbling, man, it really is. Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Lincoln, these guys shaped America. Each face tells a story, a chapter in the ongoing saga of the United States. They remind us of our past, both the good and the bad, and challenge us to build a better future. But Mount Rushmore, it's not without controversy. Some Native American tribes see it as a desecration of sacred land, a symbol of broken treaties and a painful history. It's important to acknowledge these perspectives to understand the full context of this monument. That's the thing about history, it's not always pretty, but it's important to learn from it, to have those uncomfortable conversations and to strive to do better. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below about your favorite part of the video and why it stood out to you. Now you might be thinking, Casey, what's the economic situation like in South Dakota? It's not exactly a booming metropolis. And you know what, you're right.
Tourism is a major player here, with Mount Rushmore being the star of the show. People from all over the world come to see this iconic monument, and that brings in much-needed revenue. But it's not just about the tourists.
The Black Hills region, where Mount Rushmore is located, is home to a strong sense of community. People here are proud of their heritage, proud of their land, and they work hard to make a living. We're talking ranchers, farmers, small business owners, the backbone of America.
They might not be making Silicon Valley salaries, but they're making a life for themselves and their families. And that's what matters.
Alright, buckle up because we're about to experience the raw, untamed power of nature.
That's right. We're at Niagara Falls, and let me tell you, pictures don't do this place justice. Millions of gallons of water cascading over the edge every second. The roar is deafening, the mist is everywhere, and the power is undeniable.
You can literally feel the ground shaking beneath your feet. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. We're talking about a natural wonder that has captivated people for centuries.
From the daredevils who went over the falls in barrels, to the honeymooners who've gazed upon its beauty, Niagara Falls holds a special place in people's hearts. And it's not just about the main attraction. The Niagara region is full of charm.
You've got wineries, quaint towns, and a surprising amount of history. Now let's talk economics. Niagara Falls is a huge tourist destination drawing in millions of visitors every year. That means jobs, man, lots of jobs.
We're talking about hotels, restaurants, tour operators, souvenir shops, the whole shebang. The tourism industry is the lifeblood of this region, providing a livelihood for countless families.
But it's not all about the money. Niagara Falls also serves as a reminder of the importance of conservation. Preserving this natural wonder for future generations is crucial, and it's something that everyone needs to be invested in.
So yeah, Niagara Falls is more than just a pretty waterfall. It's a symbol of the power of nature, a testament to human ingenuity, and a vital part of the local economy. It's a place that everyone should experience at least once in their lifetime.
All right, we're talking Walt Disney World, people. This isn't just a theme park, it's like stepping into a childhood dream. And trust me, I'm not even a big fairy tale guy, but there's something undeniably captivating about this place.
First off, the scale is insane. We're talking 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, golf courses, hotels, the whole 9 yards. It's basically its own city dedicated to fun, which is kind of amazing when you think about it.
And you can't deny the economic engine this place drives. Thousands of people work here, from ride operators to Imagineers, chefs to hotel staff. It's a massive employer in Florida, bringing in serious tourism dollars.
And let's be real, those Mickey Mouse ears aren't cheap. People drop serious cash here, which keeps the lights on and the rides running. It's a fascinating balance of fantasy and serious business. But here's the thing about Disney World that surprised me. It's not just about the rides.
Yeah, Space Mountain is a classic, and the new Star Wars stuff is mind-blowing, but there's a whole other layer to this place.
The attention to detail is insane. Every flower bed, every lamppost, every single thing is meticulously designed to tell a story.
It's like walking through a living, breathing movie set.
And the people watching, forget about it. You've got families from all over the world, die-hard Disney adults, honeymooners, you name it.
It's a fascinating cross-section of humanity, all united by a love for the mouse.
So yeah, Disney World is a trip, man. It's a whirlwind of nostalgia, adrenaline, and maybe a little bit of magic sprinkled in.
Whether you're 8 years old or 80, there's something here for everyone.
All right, buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the madness that is Times Square. This place is like a sensory explosion, a kaleidoscope of lights, sounds, and people from every corner of the planet. You've got towering LED billboards flashing ads 24/7, street performers hustling for tips, and a sea of humanity navigating the crowded sidewalks. It's overwhelming, exhilarating, and completely unlike anywhere else on Earth.
And speaking of hustle, this city never sleeps, especially not Times Square. It's a symbol of New York City's relentless energy, its drive, and its ambition. You can feel it in the air, this palpable sense of possibility. But beneath all the glitz and glamour, there's a real heart to this place. Street vendors selling hot dogs, artists displaying their work, musicians pouring their souls into their music. It's a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, there's beauty to be found.
Now I know what you're thinking. Casey, Times Square is a tourist trap. And yeah, you're not wrong. But it's also a cultural icon, a symbol of America's melting pot, a place where dreams are made and shattered every single day. Think about it. Broadway theaters just steps away, showcasing the best of the best in live entertainment. Iconic stores, restaurants, and landmarks, all vying for your attention. It's a microcosm of everything New York City has to offer.
And for all the chaos and crowds, there's a strange sense of community here too. Tourists and locals alike all caught up in the same whirlwind of energy. It's a shared experience, a reminder that we're all connected, even in the most unexpected of places. So next time you find yourself in the Big Apple, don't just write off Times Square. Take a walk through the madness, soak it all in, and let yourself get swept away by the current. You might be surprised by what you find. So there you have it. From the natural wonders of the Grand Canyon to the man-made spectacle of Times Square, we've covered some serious ground on this journey through the United States. We've seen breathtaking landscapes, met incredible people, and explored the unique character of each and every place we visited. And you know what? This country never ceases to amaze me. There's a spirit of adventure here, a willingness to dream big and chase those dreams with everything you've got. It's contagious, inspiring, and it's something I hope we can all tap into no matter where we call home. But this is just the beginning, guys. The United States is a vast and diverse country with endless stories to tell. So get out there, explore, discover your own adventures, and while you're doing that, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, tell me all about it in the comments below. What are your favorite US wonders? And don't forget to check out our other travel videos for even more adventures. Until next time, keep exploring. Follow us on social media for more updates and behind-the-scenes content.